Kurt Busch, Brexon Busch.
The Busch boys, hailing from Las Vegas, Nevada, they put the wild and Wild West, terrorizing the West Coast racing scene with pure speed and deadly serious attitude. The third generation racing family began with Tom, the eldest Busch, as blue collar as it gets. He worked as a mechanic at a Vegas car dealership and later as a Mack tool distributor. He also had a love for cars, especially hot rods and stock cars. When he wasn't working to put food on the table, he built a winning street stocker and went on to win multiple late model sportsman championships. In 1978, the first Busch brother was born, Kurt. He was racing at age 15 and a half at Pahrump. Kurt showed so much promise early that Tom sold his 32 chop coupe to fund his son's career. Kurt's rise from the Bullring to the NASCAR circuit didn't take long, making full-time NASCAR Cup Series debut at age 22. He would go on to race in the Cup Series for 23 years, winning 34 times, including the 2017 Daytona 500. He also won the 2004 Cup Series championship. Kurt set the standard for the Busch family in NASCAR, but then in 1985, Kyle was born. Much like Kurt, Kyle was born with a steering wheel in his hand, driving the Busch's yard go-kart in the cul-de-sac. At 10 years old, he was crew chief for his brother Kurt's dwarf car. Over the next 2 years, Kyle was Kurt's spotter and VCR videographer. At 12, a late start by today's standards, he began his racing career. Kyle quickly found success even though he had to start last at his first race in a 24-car field due to rookie status. Kyle finished top 10 in his first race. Within 3 years, KB was a champion, winning the Legends Championship in '99 and 2000 at the Bullring, his hometown of Las Vegas. The following year, Kyle made his Truck Series debut, 2 top 10s, and 6 races later, Kyle was deemed too young to compete in NASCAR nationally sanctioned events. He went back to his roots and perfected his craft in ASA Super Late Model. 2 long years later, Kyle turned 18 and finished second in his return to NASCAR competition. Win number 1 came just days after his 19th birthday at Richmond Raceway. Fast forward 22 seasons, 2 NASCAR Cup Series championships, 232 NASCAR wins later, Kyle is still pursuing victory lane every weekend in the highest level of stock car racing. Hot on his heels, though, is another Busch, Brexon Busch, a 10-year-old with one thing on his mind, like the Busches before him, winning. Brexon was also born with a steering wheel in his hand, driving a yard cart around his neighborhood. Brexon hit the racetrack much earlier than his father and his uncle, turning his first laps at just 4.5 years old.
Brexon locked Busch, what just happened?
I just won my first race!
Woohoo!
From wing carts to quarter midgets, bandoleros, junior sprints, now legends, micro sprints, the Busch blood is strong, stronger than ever. Brexon has raced well over 400 main events and amassed more than 150 victories, has captured a lot of championships in his young career as well. Although many battles lie ahead, there's no doubt he's on the path for greatness. The next battle might just be the greatest one of them all, the SERVPRO Battle of the Busches. Round 2 against his dad, Kyle, father versus son. And guess where this takes place? You guessed it, the Busches' home track, the Bullring at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Round 2 will be a showdown for the ages.